In the high-stakes world of elite American entertainment, sports legends are carefully trained by corporate, public relations teams to speak politely, smile for the cameras, and protect their multi-million-dollar endorsement deals. But in the middle of this beautifully packaged hypocrisy stands a chaotic, terrifying force of nature who completely refuses to play the Hollywood game. His name is Charles Wade Barkley. He is a basketball Hall of Famer, a dominant global media mogul, and a man sitting on a massive fortune, skyrocketing toward $100 million. Yet behind the luxurious mansions, the historic television contracts, and his untouchable wealth lies a deeply dark, chaotic reality. From throwing a man through a plate glass window to shockingly losing over $10 million in a secret, devastating gambling addiction, Charles Barkley has broken every single rule of survival. This is the raw, unfiltered investigation into how the NBA's most controversial icon blew millions, yet managed to build a timeless financial empire. To understand the sheer magnitude of his financial resilience, we must look at the modern numbers behind his corporate machinery. Charles Barkley doesn't just make money, he generates absolute blockbuster revenue. In late 2022, Barkley completely paralyzed the sports media landscape by signing a historic 10-year contract extension with Warner. Bros' discovery for TNT's Inside the NBA. Industry insiders whisper that this single deal is worth a staggering, unprecedented $100 to $200 million, depending on syndication, solidifying his status as one of the highest-paid television personalities on planet Earth. But this massive influx of corporate wealth has continuously funded a dark, internal demon that Barkley has fought for decades, a severe, uncontrollable addiction to high-stakes gambling. Unlike other celebrities who hide their destructive vices behind public relations shields, Sir Charles completely exposed his own nightmare to the public. He admitted that throughout his life, he has violently thrown away an estimated $10 to $30 million inside the VIP rooms of Las Vegas and Atlantic City, turning his hard-earned wealth into pure smoke. The definitive peak of his financial self-destruction manifested during a catastrophic trip to Las Vegas that left his accountants completely frozen in horror. Sitting at an elite private blackjack table, surrounded by high-rolling executives, Barkley's competitive drive transformed into absolute madness. In less than 6 hours of continuous betting, he watched a staggering $2.5 million completely vanish into the casino's vault. Instead of panicking, Barkley walked away casually, treating a life-changing sum of money like an ordinary utility bill. How does a man survive losing $30 million without declaring complete bankruptcy? The secret lies in his permanent corporate relationship with Nike. During his dominant playing days with the Phoenix Suns and Philadelphia 76ers, Barkley wasn't just a regular athlete, he was a global counterculture icon. His famous, aggressive "I am not a role model" advertising campaign completely revolutionized sports marketing, generating billions for Nike and securing him a permanent, multi-generational royalty streamline that feeds his bank account every single day. When his playing career permanently ended, critics assumed Barkley would fade into financial obscurity like hundreds of broken NBA athletes. Instead, he stepped onto the set of TNT's Inside the NBA and built a cultural juggernaut. Alongside his legendary rivals Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, and Ernie Johnson, Barkley transformed sports television from dry tactical analysis into a high-energy, unfiltered comedy and drama show. His absolute refusal to filter his thoughts created the highest-rated sports studio show in broadcasting history. Barkley's true wealth doesn't just come from his contracts. It comes from his complete independence. Because he is financially bulletproof, he openly attacks anyone from calling modern NBA superstars spoiled and soft to launching historic, controversial rants against entire cities like San Antonio. While standard corporations would immediately cancel an employee for such reckless behavior, Barkley's ratings are so massive that network executives are forced to sit back and watch him print millions of dollars for their company. When he steps away from the chaotic television cameras of Atlanta, Barkley retreats into a world of immense architectural luxury. He owns a massive, custom-built, Mediterranean-style mansion located in the ultra-exclusive canyons of Scottsdale, Arizona. Valued at several $1 million, This sprawling estate features private putting greens, massive swimming pools, and extensive security walls, engineered to keep the paparazzi and toxic media permanently out of his private life. Despite his aggressive, loud television persona and his catastrophic gambling losses, Barkley possesses a deeply hidden, legendary reputation for extreme generosity. Working-class citizens across America frequently share unbelievable stories of encountering the NBA legend at ordinary restaurants and bars. Barkley is notorious for leaving staggering tips, sometimes giving thousands of dollars, to regular waiters in casino, dealers who are struggling to pay their rent, proving that his heart is just as massive as his loud mouth. But the heavy psychological cost of Barkley's unfiltered personality is the permanent destruction of his closest relationships. For decades, Charles Barkley and the legendary Michael Jordan were absolute best friends, sharing private jets, playing golf, and dominating the global stage together. However, during a live television broadcast, Barkley fiercely criticized Jordan's corporate management of the Charlotte Hornets, calling his decisions incompetent. Jordan was so violently enraged by the truth that he completely cut off all communication, ending a legendary 20-year friendship in an instant. To replace the dangerous adrenaline rush of the casino floor, Barkley redirected his intense competitive spirit toward the world of elite golf. For years, his broken, hitch-heavy golf swing was the ultimate laughingstock of the sports world, generating millions of views and memes across social media. Instead of running away from the embarrassment, Barkley turned it into a financial goldmine, participating in high-profile, multi-million-dollar televised celebrity golf matches that further amplified his corporate marketability. What makes Charles Barkley's modern lifestyle so uniquely fascinating is his complete refusal to conform to modern corporate culture. In an era where every single celebrity is terrified of being canceled on social media, Barkley openly brags about the fact that he has never owned an Instagram, X, or TikTok account in his entire life. He completely insulates his mind from the toxic internet noise, operating with a level of peace and mental freedom that money simply cannot buy. While he doesn't brag about his material possessions like modern rappers, Barkley's garage reflects the taste of a seasoned multi-millionaire. He has been spotted driving high-end, custom-engineered luxury vehicles, including top-tier Lincoln Navigators, sleek Mercedes-Benz S-Class sedans, and rare, comfortable Grand Tourers built specifically to accommodate his massive 6'6" frame with absolute comfort. Behind the heavy curtains of his wealth, Barkley's investment strategy has quietly shifted towards securing his family's future and funding minority education. He has silently donated millions of dollars to historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, across the United States, providing direct scholarships to thousands of underprivileged students without demanding a single headline or media applause. As the media landscape transitions into digital streaming platforms, massive tech giants have attempted to recruit Barkley for astronomical sums of money. Yet, Sir Charles continues to turn down higher paychecks simply to protect his loyalty to his crew at TNT. He has reached a rare financial nirvana where he values human relationships, laughter, and his personal comfort far above an extra zero on his bank statement. But what is the true, hidden emotional weight that Charles Barkley carries inside his $100 million life? Despite all the corporate trophies, the Emmy Awards, and the absolute adoration of millions, Barkley is constantly reminded by critics and rivals like Shaquille O'Neal that he never won an NBA championship ring. This permanent sports void acts as a quiet, internal shadow, forcing him to continuously defend his basketball legacy against a modern media machine that only values championship hardware. So what is the ultimate reality of Charles Barkley's extraordinary saga? He is a walking contradiction. A man who gambled away a generational fortune, insulted the most powerful figures in sports, and shattered every single corporate rule. Yet, through the sheer power of his authentic, unfiltered personality, he built an absolute media empire that guarantees his financial dominance for the rest of his days. He proved to the world that being unapologetically yourself is the most lucrative investment a human being can ever make. Ultimately, Charles Barkley's legendary journey is the definitive blueprint of resilience, raw authenticity, and chaotic brilliance. He conquered the courts, dominated the television screens, and earned millions of dollars by simply refusing to lie to the world? Drop your completely unfiltered thoughts in the comments section below. Do you think Charles Barkley is the greatest television sports analyst of all time? Or did his lack of an NBA ring destroy his basketball legacy? Hit that subscribe button right now to join Legend Stories. Turn on notifications and never miss another deep, raw investigation into the secret lives of history's greatest icons.